Yes. Can you hear me? Oh, shoot. Here, let me mute myself here. Is this better? Can you hear me on here? Oh, my God. Wait, I don't hear you on here. I hear you through my... Hold on. Mute Zoom. All right. Try and talk, Mer. What in the actual flying dookie is going on? I'm not kidding you. Yeah. It says you have a microphone on. Try log into your phone. No, I'm muted on Zoom. I mean, it couldn't hurt to try. Hello, fellow explorers. Please bear with us. I only hear TLC. Oh, shit. It looks like there's 11 people in the room, so I feel like I gotta entertain. Do 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 do. And oh look, now it says 0.
Okay, so I unmuted. Can you hear me?
Hey, I hear Sarah. It's working. Log in on your phone. And then we have 4 people logged in.
Then we look so cool.
Because the universe is making us pivot. Mer, are you logging into your phone?
So I logged out of the Zoom, so I can't even hear her now.
She said she's working on it.
Okay. All right. If you go to Siren Soapbox on Podbean, it pops up. It shows up there that we're live, which is kind of cool. That's how Bill's going to get on if we get going.
Oh, nice.
I mean when.
Yes, exactly. When.
Mm-hmm.
We're being positive.
This is about positivity, right?
Yes. Hey, Mer's on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're back to just using my phone.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, then now that all 3 of us are here, wait, can I hear Sarah?
Yeah, I muted for a second.
Oh my gosh. What? We can all hear each other?
I know. I'm going to send it to Bill and see if Bill.
See, it's working, guys.
I know. All right. I'm going to share this link on our Facebook also.
Now that we know it works.
Yeah. I'm going to say something like, just kidding. We're on Podbean Live again.
It's been a fun journey.
Right?
I mean, it's been fun hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So much fun. All
One
right.
more month, we'll be hanging out on the island.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Oh
So
my God.
excited.
That does sound exciting. All right. Well, now that the three of us are here, should we get started now that we're an hour late?
We're 58 minutes late.
Oh, you're right. It's not been quite an hour.
Exactly.
So, yeah. All right. Well, fellow explorers, welcome to our first ever positivity pop up with Siren Soapbox. My name is Mer. I'm the siren with the red tail. What about you, Elsie? You want to introduce yourself?
Oh, hi. I'm Elsie. I'm the siren with the blue tail.
And I think we have Sarah on too.
We do. Siren Sarah, the peach tail here, rare indigo.
All right. So thank you guys for bearing with me, and thank you all of you listeners for bearing with us, although you won't hear the ridiculousness that happened earlier unless you happen to join us live and caught any of it. So it will not be published, but this will be. And we've been thinking about new ways to connect with our audience. So we've tried to go live a few times past couple of weeks. This is attempt number 5.
Fifth time is the charm.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that we have it all worked out now. But we thought it might be fun to hop on a live stream every week and just go live to cover some of the positive news stories that we found the week before. Just a way to sort of, I don't know, kickstart your week with some positivity.
I love it.
All right. I'm just looking for Mark Demko's contact information so I can send him the link to join this. Oh, there he is. In case he wants to. All right. So let's get started with some of the articles I found then. So the reason that we knew that we had been wanting to go live, but the story that caught my attention and sort of started this idea of positive news stories each week snowballing was an article from Fox Detroit about a driver in Michigan. Did any of you see this? Oh, I think Sarah saw it at work and she cried.
Yeah, I cried at work.
I did not read it because I wanted to be surprised today, but now I don't want to cry live.
Every time I've told the story, I've cried talking that we've had enough bumps in the road this morning that I'm jaded enough. I'm not going to cry this time. So there was a driver in Michigan who was pulled over on the side of the road, and a cop pulled over to, see what was happening. He thought maybe he might have been passed out or something at the wheel. And it turns out that the guy was just distraught. He's like pulled over the side of the road, crying his eyes out. And this cop is like, "Is there anything I can do for you?" And the guy says, "I could use a hug." Oh, I am going to cry. I'm not that
Aww.
And this cop gives this guy a hug, and they, chat for a few minutes before, he lets him go on his way. But it was just such a heartwarming story. I felt like that should be shared with more people.
Oh, good. It's about hugs. I'm not going to cry.
Yeah, you're like, ugh, gross.
Like, why would he want that?
Yuck. All
That's
right.
so interesting to me because can you imagine telling the news all day, every day, and they're so stoic?
I know. So, and I keep thinking that, when I grow up, obviously, I want my job to be a newscaster. You're right. I would cry on air all the time. So that's why I'm just going to stick to podcasts and weekly positivity pop-ups.
That's perfect.
All right. This next story I found from Associated Press. It's about a Pacific pocket mouse named Pat. And he's named Pat after the Star Trek character, or I'm sorry, the Star Trek actor, Patrick Stewart.
Aww.
Yeah. This guy is cute. Oh, by the way, we'll put links to all of these articles in the description of this episode when we publish it. So if you're listening and you want to see more, you'll have access to that. So this little guy received the Guinness Book of World Records award on February 8th as the oldest living mouse in human care. Pat was 9 years and 209 days old at the time of the award.
Oh
And
my God.
I know, I guess that's old. I tried to figure out how, what the average lifespan of a Pacific pocket mouse is, but I couldn't find it. Anyway, he lives at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. So
Huh.
yeah. So there's a whole article about this. They talk a little bit about the mouse. The Pacific pocket mouse gets its name from the pockets in their cheeks, and they weigh just as much as 3 pennies. So they're tiny little things. And
So
they were
small.
so small. They were once thought to be extinct. And Elsie, this is right up your alley. The San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, they began a breeding program for the Pacific pocket mouse back in 2012.
Oh,
Yeah, lots of cool stuff happening there. So yeah,
that's really cool. I know like a feeder mouse lives to be about 2 to 3 years old. So 9 is ancient.
that seems really old to me too. Seems like a very old mouse.
I mean, how many grandkids does Pat have?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
We should have Pat on the show.
Pat, join the show. I'll send you an invite. All right. So, Elsie, Sarah,
Yes.
did you guys know that there was a football game today?
Yeah, I hear it's super. Are we allowed to say it? I mean, we're not like the radio. Do you remember that listening to the radio back in the day where they couldn't say Super Bowl?
Yeah, I do remember that. I feel like sue me Super Bowl, sue me NFL. What are you gonna get? Try it. I dare
Hey,
you.
then maybe we get famous.
Oh,
Yeah,
for the podcast that challenged the NFL.
exactly.
Yeah, I love this.
So I like watching football in general, so I'll be watching the game just because I like watching football. But it's funny how the excitement for the game is quite different from last year with the Bengals not being in it.
Oh,
I
it's so.
know.
I really hope that the Bengals get to the Super Bowl next year. I am a Bengals fan. I always have been. So I'm just looking forward to next season. They played tough this year.
Yeah.
I really feel that the ref helped out the other team.
Obviously.
Obviously, I mean, it's not very positive, but
I know.
I'm positive that the Bengals were robbed.
I agree. All right. So this week, the NFL had their annual award ceremony, the NFL Honors. And you guys may recall January 2nd, Damar Hamlin from the Buffalo Bills, he suffered a cardiac arrest on the field here in Cincinnati while they were, in the middle of the first quarter. And Damar Hamlin came up on stage at the NFL Honors, and he was backed by the medical staff from the Cincinnati Bengals, the medical staff from the Buffalo Bills, and some of the medical staff from the UC Medical Center who helped treat him after the event. So that was pretty cool. They all got to walk the red carpet with him and hang out on stage with him. Yeah.
That is really cool.
Yeah, pretty awesome. So Damar ended his speech with a special thank you to everyone on this stage for everything they did for me. And thank you everyone around the country and everyone around the world who prayed for me and hoped for me. The journey will continue.
That's pretty amazing.
It was very sweet. I've seen a lot of really cool things this week with animals. They're like trying to determine the winner by which bale of hay the elephant eats first or whatever.
They did that with Fiona the hippo.
Oh, did they? Who did she pick? Do you know?
They had like 2 pillars that she could sniff, and she sniffed the Eagles first, and then she knocked over the Chiefs.
So what do we read into that? Chiefs get knocked out. That's it. That's what I'm going for.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
Oh, I like your take on it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I heard too, Sarah.
The Eagles are still standing, so clearly they're going to be the champions.
Yeah. Hear what you want to hear. See what you want to see.
All right, so here is a short and sweet little story for you. There was a woman in Virginia who went to the grocery store just to buy some soup for her sister. And for whatever reason, she was called to buy a lottery ticket, and she never plays the lottery, apparently. But she played the Cash 5 with Easy Match game. It's a Virginia lottery game. This woman won $148,560 on this lottery ticket.
Damn.
I know. How exciting for her.
That's really cool.
So I just am going to manifest the next time I buy a lottery ticket winning $148,000.
Did she do it in one like ticket, or did she keep going back into the gas station and getting more?
The article reads like she won it all at one time.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
All
the way
right.
to do it.
You want to hear the next article? This one's so sweet.
Let's hear it.
All right. This is an article that I read on people.com. So there's this little pup. He's like a mutt of some sort. I don't know. You'll see him in the links, the linkity links. I'll actually send a link to you guys right now if you want to see him
Yeah.
because he is fucking cute. Oh, by the way, I did mark this as explicit. So,
Smart move.
so in Texas, there was a dog who was living in a shelter. His name is Bailey, and Bailey was rescued. But then Bailey got away from his new owners. And Bailey made the 10-mile trek back to the shelter where he spent a lot of his time and freaking rang the Ring doorbell. You should see his cute little nose on the
Oh my
Ring
God.
camera. Oh my
He's
God.
totally like, you guys made a mistake and you need to take me back in.
I just find it fascinating that this dog made it 10 miles back to the shelter. He that's an amazing feat.
I mean, that must be a great shelter for a dog to want to go back.
They actually say that in the article. They're like, see, we're a really great shelter. Even the animals want to come back.
That is so funny.
How did that dog? How did he find his way back there? Did he have like
Yeah,
Google
I
Maps?
don't know.
Haven't you seen Far Away from Home, Sarah?
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, animals just know.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
All right. Last but not least, friends, I got some jokes for you.
Can I tell some of my Valentine's Day trivia since we didn't get to do it before?
Oh, yeah, we can. Sarah hasn't heard any of it.
None of it.
So you pull up your trivia, and I'm going to start with some football jokes since it's Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes.
Why did the football coach go to the bank?
I don't know. I keep thinking touchdown.
To get his quarterback.
Oh.
Oh my God.
That's so obvious. Why didn't I know that?
I feel dumb now.
Oh, why was the tiny ghost asked to join the football team?
I don't know.
They needed a little team spirit.
Oh my God. Did you get these jokes from Bill?
That's hilarious. But yesterday I was telling these jokes to Mark and Mackenzie was like, "Did you Google football dad jokes?"
I mean, they're creative. They're good.
Yeah, these are all.
I'll have to bust them out tonight, and I'll look like a rock star.
Sarah, there will be a link to these jokes in the show description. They're from scarymommy.com.
Perfect.
Why didn't the skeleton play football?
He does have bones. He doesn't have skin in the game.
Oh, yes.
It was a good one. His heart wasn't in it.
Aww.
Here's my favorite one. Why didn't the dog want to play football?
Mm, I don't know.
Obviously, because it was a boxer.
Oh my God.
Dog.
Oh, geez.
Boxer. So there you go. Those are my jokes for the week. If we can ever get Podbean Live to actually work, we could like put in a little sound effect.
Oh my God, yes.
I can't wait to make Podbean
We'll
Live.
we'll get there. I mean, it only took us 5 tries to get to where we're at right now.
I know, and it's still not even right. So just so all of our listeners know, we are like logged in as Siren Soapbox on Siren Murr's computer, but Siren Murr also had to call in as her personal self in order to be able to be heard on the live stream. So we don't know what's going on.
So yeah, anybody looking at their phone while they're watching, listening, can be asking themselves, why does that Siren Soapbox host not ever say anything?
Yeah, that host is awfully quiet. These girls are so chatty.
That host is terrible.
That host can't get a word in edgewise.
On a positive note, it is one more person in our call-in.
It's true.
So,
Point. I love the way you think, Elsie. All right. Do you want to do 5 minutes of trivia?
yes.
So can I just throw one thing in there about the Super Bowl and Positive and Cincinnati? You know, they've got a brother playing on each team,
Yeah.
and they're
Oh,
from
yeah.
Cincinnati, or they went to UC. So how cool is that?
That is cool. They both went to UC.
I think they did.
I
And
just saw the
now-
pictures of the mom in her jersey, and I think it's adorable because she's got like half of each.
Yep. And I guess they were on some sort of podcast or something, and the dad was talking to the two boys, and they said something about, or someone asked, how are you going to feel when one wins and one loses? And the dad was so cute. I wish I could remember exactly what he said. Something about how he was a winner already because look at his two boys or something like that. It was really cute.
Aww. That's so sweet.
That is so sweet.
That's going to be a fun game. And we also have Valentine's Day this week, which
Yeah.
brings me to my Valentine's Day trivia, which Sarah has not heard.
That's right.
The love goddess Aphrodite was said to be born from what?
So if any of our listeners know, you can throw the answer in the chat.
I do not know.
Oh, I know.
Oh, go ahead, Mer.
Seafoam.
Oh my God, how'd you know?
Well, it's just some useless knowledge I have swimming around in my noggin since Wednesday.
God, it's been such a long week. Wow. All right, Wednesday 14th was first declared to be Valentine's Day in what year?
Okay, so I got this one way wrong, and I actually don't even remember it now.
Sorry, you want to guess first, and then we'll let Mer guess again?
What year? 1902.
That was like really close to my guess, I think.
Yeah.
It's sometime in the 1700s, wasn't it?
The 1500s and 1537.
That's right.
I think I overbid.
Same girl.
What Valentine's Day candy was first created on equipment made for lozenges? Why can't I say that word?
Lozenges.
Thank you.
The little hearts with the messages on them.
Yes. And in what year did they first get their shape?
1950.
1901.
Sarah, that was really close to my guess too, because I was thinking, when manufacturing started to become a thing.
Yeah, that's kind of early for them to. I didn't even realize they made lozenges that long ago.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I just thought that they were curing everything with like cocaine and whiskey in 1901.
I mean, that sounds like a fun time.
Sounds like a good lozenge.
On average, how many marriage proposals are there every Valentine's Day.
Oh my God, Sarah, I was not even close to the right number. I'll just say that. That is my hint.
I'll say 30,000.
Right? That's what one would think.
It is 220,000.
Jesus criminy.
Right?
I do not have the statistics on how many of those actually get married.
That is so many engagements.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
That's
there
an
are
awful lot of
18.
weddings in the next year.
Well, I'm
Well,
going to 2 next month.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm going to
Yep.
one.
All right. Sorry, you spent a lot of time looking at heart rates, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kissing increases most people's heart rate by how many beats per minute?
22.
Yeah, I think they set this question up wrong. I think it's that they give the total heart rate. It says at least 110.
Oh, well, I mean, most people should have a resting heart rate in the 70s. So 80, 90, 100, that's like it goes up by 40. Wow.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, that
All
makes sense.
right. You think that makes sense?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Let's see. I got 2 more good ones. This one's going to be a good one. How many heart-shaped boxes of chocolates are typically sold each Valentine's Day?
10 million.
Oh, so close.
Wow. 35 million.
Oh, I think a better question is how many heart-shaped boxes full of shots of Fireball are sold? That's much more
Oh,
important.
that's a good question.
I know one was sold and it's in my.
Nice.
I know at least one person bought one.
At least one person. What insanely popular website debuted on Valentine's Day in 2005?
Siren Soapbox? Oh, wait, no, that's a little early.
Yeah. My
Oh,
answer
wait.
to this was completely wrong, but it should have been the right answer. I feel like, so I'm just going to tell you it's not Match.com, which is what I guessed. And I think that if I ever launch a dating platform, it's going to go live on Valentine's Day. That's what I've decided.
Yeah, that's smart.
Or Sweetest Day.
Ooh.
I'm just going to really lean into the commercial, the capitalism.
You gotta.
So was it a dating website that went
No.
Not.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you had said that, and then my answer, Siren Soapbox, was a bit awkward.
I'll give you a hint. You probably use this website a couple times a week.
It wasn't Google.
Nope.
Nope.
Feel like we might learn something about Sarah here. It's YouTube.
YouTubes. Crazy.
In 2005, I don't even think I was very sure how to use a computer back then.
No, me either. I don't even. I maybe had a flip phone still. I don't even think I had a smartphone yet.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. The internet was just like a baby.
Yeah, it really was. All right. Well, I wanted to keep this to 30 minutes. We are at 29 and a half minutes. So I
Woohoo!
think it's probably a good time to thank everybody for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our first ever positivity pop up. You
Woo.
can bet your bottom dollar that we'll be back next week with some happy news. And if you need to get a good news fix in the meantime, you can check out a couple of resources that I found. Nicenews.com will send you an email every morning with some articles that they've curated that are just some positive news. Reddit, they have a subreddit called Uplifting News. And there's lots of other places. So but you can always check the description of this episode as well. We'll have links to the articles that I shared. And catch us this week. We're going to be interviewing Mike Rucker on his brand new book, The Fun Habit. And there's nothing more positive than having fun. So let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Until next time. dive in, stay curious, and be happy.
Woohoo!
See ya.
See
See you
ya.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.